This is going to be a whispered video, and it is a request from a viewer called JMO. So, thank you to JMO for requesting Area 51. But before we do this, or that, I just want to go for a little bit of housekeeping with you. Just to address my relative infrequency of uploads lately. I haven't uploaded too much, and that has primarily been due to the fact that I moved my recording setup from where I was living before to to where I'm living now. So I essentially just moved, and I'm still trying to get back all set up here. I've been having some microphone issues. I've also recently built a new PC, and so setting that up has been a bit of a challenge. I don't know if you can see the Activate Windows watermark right now, but if you can, that's simply because my product key is not working for some reason, so I still have to sort that out with Microsoft. But I do have a copy of Windows that is licensed, so you might see that there in the next couple videos. What else? Oh, yes. I have recorded an unboxing of all of my computer parts, and the video and the audio, I'm not sure if it turned out as well as I wanted, and the setup is a little bit underwhelming, or what's a better word for that? It's not the highest production quality, but perhaps none of my videos are, so yeah, I'm gonna try and edit that into something that I can post, so keep an eye out for that. I also wanted to say that despite the fact that lately I've been posting a little bit less, or not at all almost, since that last unboxing, I just want to say I'm working full-time, and I plan on making, now that my setup is kind of put together, I plan on making these videos a little bit more regular as I can. So that's something to look forward to. And that's actually about it for housekeeping. Today's video I do not think will be particularly long, because I just want to give you a disclaimer. I am not the most knowledgeable person about Area 51 lore. I know of Area 51. I know that it is an Air Force base. I know that there's a lot of lore around UFOs and UFO technology. I've seen the interview with Bob Lazar, so that's about as deep into rabbit hole as I've gone. So yeah, I'm not the most knowledgeable, so I'm not going to be talking in depth about what Area 51 is, but I think it's a cool area, so we're going to begin to search for it here. I know it's in Nevada. It's north of Las Vegas. There's Las Vegas right there. I know it's at a place called Groom Lake. Oh, now we're up at Salt Lake, so we're way too high. Where did Las Vegas go? Here it is. Yeah, that's definitely Las Vegas. For some reason, I remember it being a little bit north and west of Las Vegas. I may have to search. I'll put on highways here. And places. And we're gonna look for Rachel. Las Vegas has disappeared. Oh, there it is. Is this the, what do they call it? The extraterrestrial highway. Okay, I think we're off to a pretty bad start here, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm gonna search Rachel. I thought Rachel was close to the base. Now I'm really confused. Oh, I found it. So this is Groom Lake. Let's get rid of these borders and these roads. Okay, so Groom Lake, I believe, is salt, essentially. Wow, there's some 3D buildings here. Okay, so I am unable to tell you what the buildings are exactly, but I want to street view in as close as I can go. Oh no, it's just gonna put us on the, okay, so we're gonna go roads. There's the extraterrestrial highway. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna drop it here. seems to me to be as close as I can get. It's just an unmarked dirt road. Alright, how about this one? Okay, there's a stop sign here. But again, so what I've heard is that there are monitoring devices around the base. And these monitoring devices pick up trespassers way before they get to the base. Okay. Are there any roads coming in from the south? There's another one. Looks like another. This one looks like it's an airport though. It looks a little different. Huh. Very strange. Could even be like a military training area, I'm not sure, but let's just confirm that this is actually Area 51. Oh yeah, that's Area 51, alright. Okay, so I just want to take a look at the technical difficulties, it seems. Let me add a window capture here. There we go. Let's read a little bit of this here. Area 51 is the common name of a highly classified United States Air Force facility located within the Nevada Test and Training Range, a remote detachment administered by Edwards Air Force Base. The facility is commonly thought to support the development and testing of experimental aircraft and weapons systems. The USAF acquired the site in 1955 primarily for flight testing the Lockheed U-2 aircraft. The intense secrecy surrounding the base has made it the frequent subject of conspiracy theories and a central component of UFOs, or UFO folklore. The base has never been declared a secret base, but all research and occurrences in Area 51 are top secret, sensitive, compartmented information, which is a type of United States classified information concerning or derived from sensitive intelligence sources, methods, or analytical processes. All SCI must be handled within formal access control systems established by the Director of National... Oh, what's this? Okay, we don't have to read that too much. The CIA publicly acknowledged the existence of the base for the first time on June 25, 2013, following a FOIA request filed in 2005, and at the same time, they declassified documents detailing the history and purpose of the area. Area 51 is located in the southern portion of Nevada, 83 miles northwest of Las Vegas. The surrounding area is a popular tourist destination, including the small town of Rachel on the extraterrestrial highway. So the base is called the Groom Box. The original base. Mercury, Yucca Flat, Mercury, south to Mercury. I kind of want to read what that is. Here, let's do this. Closed village in Nye County, Nevada. I think it might be the town. Okay, there's Mercury. Very strange. Yucca Airstrip, Mercury Mine. I have lost Area 51 now. There it is. Okay, so now we know where Mercury is. Leading northeast from the lake, a wide and well-maintained Groom Lake Road runs through a pass in the jumbled hills. The road formerly led to the mines in the Groom Basin, but has been improved since their closure. Its winding course runs past a security checkpoint, but the restricted area around the base extends farther east. After leaving the restricted area, Groom Lake Road descends eastward to the floor of the Tikaboo Valley, passing the dirt road entrances to several small ranches before converging with State Route 375, the extraterrestrial highway south of Rachel. Area 51 shares a border with the Yucca Flat region in the Nevada test site. So when I was watching the interview with Bob Lazar, I think it was on Joe Rogan's podcast, he was saying that he was hired to work, I think it was at Area 51. There might have been a couple other areas he worked. Don't quote me on that. If you really want to know, go to the podcast. I'm not sure what number it is, but just search his name. Bob Lazar. Now, he was tasked with reverse engineering a spacecraft, I think it was either the levitation or the propulsion system of a spacecraft that he didn't understand, and he was frustrated apparently by the fact that they required him to reverse engineer only part of the spacecraft, and he found that difficult because in order to understand something, you have to understand the whole that it is contained within. Otherwise, it makes it very difficult to reverse engineer, but that's just how it worked, apparently, because they had to keep everything compartmentalized. So apparently he never figured it out. And this is all just his testimony. I don't know what's true and what's not. But according to him, there truly is UFO technology in either Area 51 or a nearby base. So it's an interesting podcast. I recommend you check it out. I'm gonna go So that's what Rachel looks like. There's really not much going on here. Nice mountains, though. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what any of these buildings are, really. I know that's a hangar. I have no idea what this is. Bunch of hangars here. More hangars, and a big one right there. And then all of these must be storage units of some kind to store things. Or is it barracks or something? Just housing. Looks like they have doors on them, like doors and windows. Some warehouses, water tower. You've got some research equipment here. And a really long runway that goes into the lake. Surprisingly. That's pretty much all there is. I'm not sure how close anyone has been able to get to the actual base, but maybe the Wikipedia page can help us out with that. I'm not particularly interested in the types of aircraft that they have been testing there. The area surrounding the lake is permanently off limits to both civilian and normal military air traffic. Security clearances are checked regularly. Cameras and weaponry are not allowed. Even military pilots training in the NAFR risk disciplinary action if they stray into the exclusionary box surrounding Groom's airspace. Surveillance is supplemented using buried motion sensors. Area 51 is a common destination for Janet, a small fleet of passenger aircraft operated on behalf of the Air Force to transport military personnel primarily from McCarran International Airport. On January 28, 2019, an unidentified man drove through a security checkpoint near Mercury, Nevada, in an attempt to enter the base. After an 8-mile vehicle pursuit by base security, the man exited his vehicle carrying a cylindrical object and was shot dead by NNSS security officers and sheriff's deputies after refusing to obey requests to halt. There were no other injuries reported. Area 51 and a warning sign stating that photography is prohibited and the use of deadly force is authorized. There's a truck there. That's cool. Let's go back. Okay. So conspiracy theories. Area 51 has become a focus of modern conspiracy theories due to its secretive nature and connection to classified aircraft research. The theories include the storage, examination, and reverse engineering of craft alien spacecraft, including materials supposedly recovered at Roswell, the study of their occupants, and the manufacture of aircraft based on alien technology. Meetings or joint undertakings with extraterrestrials, the development of exotic energy weapons for the Strategic Defense Initiative or other weapons programs, the development of weather control, the development of time travel and teleportation technology, the development of exotic propulsion systems related to the Aurora program, activities related to shadowy One World Government or the Majestic 12 organization. Deputies are guarding the back gate of Area 51 during the 2019 raid. Wow, okay. I know that doesn't really say much. I'm not too sure about anything regarding Area 51 other than all the UFO stuff. And I also heard about an Air Force pilot who, I guess everyone's heard of this by now, but the Air Force pilot who saw a floating tic-tac shaped aircraft that was able to zip around in a very unnatural way. And I guess the going theory is that it has some sort of anti-gravity or gravity manipulation mechanism or something that makes it do that. But again, obviously I cannot vouch for any of this, but it's fun to think about nonetheless. Maybe one day I'll do a video on Las Vegas. There might be more interesting stuff to look at there. I think I'm gonna call it here, simply because I do not know anything else about this place. But the mountains are really nice. I wish I could street view here just to see what it looks like from the ground, but obviously that's not quite legal, I guess, to have photography in here. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see me do a flyover of your city, or a city you like, or would like to see more of, just leave it in the comments and I'll add it to my list. At the moment, it's a fairly long list, at least from my perspective, so it might take a while for me to get to it, but I make sure that I follow a certain order. The order that I get the request, or requests plural, is the order in which I create the videos. So don't hesitate. It just might take a while. If you liked this video, please leave a like. If you are not already subscribed, please do so. I am almost at 300 subscribers, which is a lot, I think, at least for me. So I appreciate everybody who subscribes. It really helps me out, as well as the likes. And